today called off a three-week strike, a strike that had paralyzed learning in all public higher education institutions in the country. The lecturers who have signed a return-to-work agreement with the Ministry of Education suspended the strike after they were reassured the unpaid dues will be deposited into their bank accounts by the end of this month. Timothy Otieno begins our broadcast tonight.
18 days since the second such strike in less than a year by the university dons,
Solidarity forever.
The three unions representing the lecturers announced the end of their industrial action.
We have called off this strike because we have received a written authority to incur expenditure granted by the National Treasury of the Republic of Kenya, legally undertaking to release Kenya shillings 5,225,000,000 to pay all staff of public universities.
We call upon those members to resume their duties without fail tomorrow 8 o'clock. Let them get back to their respective workstations.
The announcement followed a series of consultations between the union officials and the Ministry of Education after the lecturers downed their tools on the 1st of this month, citing unpaid dues following a deal reached in March this year. Under the deal, lecturers agreed to a 10 billion shilling offer from the government that would have seen the least paid lecturer earn about 248,000 shillings. By June this year, only 5.2 billion shillings of the promised amount had been disbursed, prompting the dons to abandon the lecture halls.
We are not leaving this industrial action with all that we wanted, which was the immediate full implementation of the CBA. Yet we consider a legal authority to incur expenditure from a national treasury of a country as the strongest possible guarantee of payment.
No member of staff within these universities will still stand saying they have not been paid their 2013-2017 CBA. Should that be the case, should that particular agreement be violated yet again, you can be sure that these members of staff will be out. Because we cannot sit as ladies and gentlemen in a modern society and a country like ours, enter into an agreement with all the stakeholders, sign it mutually, and then one party decides to violate it with impunity. That cannot be accepted anywhere.
The strike, which had entered its third week Tuesday, had affected more than 500,000 university students countrywide in 31 higher education institutions. The dons, who have been promised payment of the remainder of the funds amounting to 5.2 billion shillings by the end of July this year, insist that the negotiations for the 2017-2021 collective bargaining agreement for the lecturers will only kick off once the government honors its current pledge. Timothy Otieno, KTN News.
Now, the hopes of some of the victims of the past injustices